Good evening, Prof.
Good evening, all of you.
Good afternoon from Nigeria. How are you doing, sir?
Very good afternoon. Good afternoon. There is about 5 hours difference from India, right? So there is approximately 1 p.m. in Nigeria.
Yes, Prof. You are right.
Okay. Gagandeep, you are using two devices. That's why echo is there. Now I request to Mr. Face, we can start the today's session.
Yes, sir. Good evening, everyone. A very warm welcome to all the participants to day 11 of the 2 weeks international hands-on workshop on generative AI tools for academic leaders and department heads. Today's session focuses on an important area for academic institutions, AI for accreditation and administration. With institutions managing increasing amounts of documentation, data, reports, and compliance requirements, generative AI can provide valuable support in making these processes more efficient and organized. In today's session, we will explore how AI tools can assist in preparing and organizing documentation related to NAC, NBA, NIRF, and IQAC, as well as support various academic administrative tasks. We will look at how AI can help with drafting reports, organizing information, summarizing institutional data, and creating structured documentation, and streamlining repetitive administrative workflows. For academic leaders and department heads, understanding these applications can help reduce the time spent on routine documentation while allowing greater focus on academic quality, institutional improvement, and strategic decision making. I encourage everyone to actively participate in today's hands-on activities and explore how these tools can be adapted into their own institutional and administrative workflows. It is now my pleasure to welcome our esteemed mentor and speaker, Dr. Meher Chand, whose expertise in artificial intelligence, machine learning, data science, and emerging AI applications brings valuable practical insight to today's session. With that, I warmly welcome Dr. Meher Chand and invite him to take over today's session. Over to you, sir.
Okay. So, dear participant, first of all, good evening, all of you, and welcome back to this session specifically on how AI can help in accreditation and administration. So, it gives me great pleasure to welcome you once again. This is the day 11 of our generative AI training program focused on AI for accreditation and administration. So in this session, what we are going to discuss, how we can use AI that is extremely important to every higher education institution for NAEC documentation, IQAC process, evidence management, and academic administration. So accreditation prepare often involves a large volume of the document, institutions data, report, minutes, certificate, feedback, records, research evidence, student report, records, and other supportive document. The challenge is not always the absence of the activities. Very often, the challenge is organizing, mapping, verifying, and retrieving the right evidence at the right time. So there is where generative AI can become a very powerful institution assistance. So our practical focus today will be evidence gap analysis for NAEC. Okay, and how we can use this tool for to check this gap. Okay, so we what and how this can help us. So organize the institutions information according to the relevant criteria and indicator, classify available evidence, identify missing or incomplete document, distinguish evidence gaps from the data gap, prioritize critical gap, prepare a corrective action plan, and develop a systematic digital evidence repositories and improve the efficiency of IQAC documentation. So here I'm going to share my screen and let's discuss all these one by one. My screen is visible to all of you. And this is the presentation. Okay. So we will discuss here how we can fill the gap and what are the main component where we can use AI. So first thing is when we are using any type of the generative AI tools or some tool to analyze the data. Okay. So to analyze the data, we can use collaboratory is there. Then we can have the generative AI tools are there. Okay, perplexity also we can use. Claude is there. Gemini and ChatGPT. Okay, so these for various tools are there, but most popular on and which we can use, that is I recommend Perplexity and ChatGPT. Okay, these are all useful and all type of the information. One more important thing is about ChatGPT because it has very large data set as compared to all type of the generative AI tools. Secondly, and to generate the data set and the document, it is highly useful. And to get all type of the information, which type of the criteria is followed, Perplexity, because when you have any type of the accreditation, just like NAC accreditation. So we have the website. From that we are required to use only URL. Okay, put in the Perplexity and all type of the information which we are required to fulfill the criteria. Similarly, for the other type of the criteria, we are required to take only URL. Okay, from that by using the URL, we can get all type of the information which we are required. Okay, within few minutes. Okay, it will take some time, but not within a second. It will take 5 minutes to 10 minutes or 15 minutes. Sometimes if the process is long, then it can take about 30 minutes. Okay, so within 30 hours, we can assess all type of the information which we need according to accreditation. Okay, so here by using AI tool, so collect the data, then we are required to analyze, organize, prioritize. Okay, so these are the major four components which we can do with the help of these generative AI tools. So Perplexity will help you to get all type of the information, data set, whatever we need. And ChatGPT will help you to generate all type of the document to analyze. Okay, but the most important thing is the evidence. This is the ethical responsibility of institute. Okay, so whatever we will give the information in the data set, the tool will work accordingly. But this will not generate the evidence. Keep in mind, this will not generate the evidence. It can help to analyze the gap. Okay, so what information is there about any institute, this will be remain same. Whether you are using any type of the generative AI tool, this will not replace the information about institute. Okay, this can help us to reduce the time to find out the gap, what type of the gap is there and how we can fill. Just like you can see here in the table. Okay, so criteria required, available, gap and prioritize. Okay, so these 5 columns are there. So this gap we can fulfill and we can easily analyze, and this will help us to prepare all the document within very less time, and this will help to specifically IQAC cell. Okay, so this cell has more responsibility, and all type of the faculty members are associate this particular cell because all the department are providing the information with respect to department activities and all type of the conferences, workshop, seminar, or other type of the activities which are completed, and along with the information about the faculties. Okay, so everyone is enrolled for this accreditation. Okay, so now you can see evidence gap analysis. So evidence gap analysis is the systematic process of comparing. So first we are required to think, we have to check what NEC is required and what the institution has, and then what is missing or incomplete the information about the data set which we are preparing, and what action is required. Okay, so this is the complete scientific process, and following this we can analyze the gap. We can also, by using dummy data set, we can analyze our score, okay, before fulfilling this application. And what and how AI can help, what evidence do we have, and what evidence is missing, which document are incomplete, where are the data gap, which gaps should be addressed first. Okay, so on the basis of the information what we have on the basis of the institute, and this generative AI tool, which whatever you will use, this will analyze everything within few seconds. Okay, this will take less than 1 minute if we have the entire data set in our Excel sheet. So this will analyze everything and will get the gap, okay, and will report us. Okay, so which criteria having we have to fulfill the gap and how we can manage. So this will reduce our efforts. Okay, then you can see here why evidence gap analysis matter. Okay, and you can see here, so many times we are organizing many type of the events, and we prepare report, but partially they are we are completing the report, but sometimes partial it is fulfilled but partially not complete. Okay, so common institution challenges which we can see here, just like documents stored in the different department, evidence is scattered across email, computer and cloud-based storage, missing supporting document. Okay, sometimes we organize one activity, we have the report, but the supporting document just like the evidence. Okay, these are missing. So we have the inconsistent data across the reports. Okay, so outdated records are there, difficulty tracing claims to the original evidence, and last minute accreditation preparation. So these are the some challenges for the institute. I request to all the participants, if anyone mic has unmuted, please check it. Just 1 minute. I do one thing for all the participants. Okay, so during this presentation, I think there will be no question. Just we are required to understand how these tool will help us. Okay, so just we are required to understand all the concept, and this is the responsibility of all the faculty members, not only IQSSL. Okay, because all the faculty members are associated with the department and institute, and all these are associated with IQSSL. And IQSSL has to manage everything, whatever happening in the entire institute, all type of the activities and their records. Okay, so all the faculty members to head, team, principals. So all these are associated with the to manage IQSSL. Okay. So here, what AI opportunity and how we can use AI plus evidence management, which will be equal to faster identification of the documentation gap. Okay, so this will help us for smart document discovery, can help automated classification and organization, data consistency check. Okay, and missing evidence identification, traceability to original evidence, priority and action plan generation. Okay, so whatever we have the data set in this kind of form, we can manage accordingly the you can say the format of the NAC, okay, or the other accreditation. So actually whatever we have and in which manner we have to manage. Okay, so if we have the complete layout about the format, okay, and we are familiar. So accordingly, if in the very beginning we are following all type of the instructions and we have a good data depository platform, okay, this will reduce everything. And if we are able to generate this platform in every institute, I think this must be there. Okay, where time to time we can analyze why at the end of 5 year. Okay, we should analyze everything from very first year to second year, third year, 4 year, and what are the gaps so that in the coming last 2 years, okay, we can, if there is any gap and we are required to fulfill, we can do. But this can be possible if we have a systematically document depository. Okay, then this can be helpful. And also we can integrate all these generative AI tools in our system so that all these things we are not required to do manually, but this can do automated. Okay, so actually here we can establish the automatic system where only single person can manage everything. Where is the gap? And human efforts, because as we all are the faculty members and we have many lot of responsibilities class to manage everything. Okay, but when this time when we are going to submit about all these document for NEC, so last 2 months or 3 months or 4 months all of the faculty members quite busy. Why? Only the before submitting this document. So if we have the good system which can work automatically, and not all the faculty members are not worried about all the things which we are required to prepare during last 2 months or 3 months. And some of the faculty members are very hectic schedule and work day and night for to complete all these document. And during the last 2 months or 1 month to complete all the documentation is very quite hard. Okay, so if we are able to establish systematic what are the requirement, and at the end of the 5 year before submitting this document, so all the things can be automatically maintained, and this is possible, we can do. But when we have a strong system, okay, and all the things can be managed automatically. Just as soon as we are working, we are organize the workshop, what are the document are required, format is there, and we are uploading our report, event, the document. So all the things which are essential supporting documents along with them. Okay, just like photographs or small videos. Okay, these are the evidence. So all these things we can manage everything at a single platform. Okay, so this AI integrated to a system, or with the help of AI, we can generate, we can evaluate everything after 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year. Okay, so here NAIC documentation in ecosystem. So here the major document areas and how we can manage them. So major are just like for the academic curriculum implementation, teaching, learning process, student performance, academic result. Then we have the sport, just like scholarship, placement, progression, student welfare. Okay, then on the research side, we have the publication, project, patent, innovation activities, and for governance and IQAC cell policies, committees, meetings, action taken report, and quality initiatives. So this is the entire ecosystem which we are required all this type of the document. Okay. Now here you can see the evidence life cycle. Okay, because after year and year we are required the, all this document. So from activity to accreditation evidence, what are the institutions activity, then primary record, supporting evidence, data verification, certification mapping, and quality review, and NAIC documentations. Okay, so these are the some activities. But for example, if any institute are organizing a workshop conducted to accreditation evidence, so what are the activities, what is the workflow, and what we are required, just like workshop conducted. Okay, then we have the attendance of all the participants which are registered, photos are there, certificate, report, feedback. Okay, so all these we are required. Okay, and if all these document we have in a systematical way at a single file or at a single platform or the depository which we have managed according to the institute's requirement. Okay, so if we have all these document in a systematically, so this will reduce the human efforts. But to get the gap, so if we have all type of the document which are essential for to find out the gap, where is the gap and how we can fulfill. So for that, if we have the everything and ethically all the evidence we have. Okay, if evidence are not there, suppose we have organized the workshop or the conference, but we have only the report and we have the attendance, but some partial documents or the support are not there, just like photographs or the other things, invitations. So everything which are in order to organize any activity. Okay, so participant record, geotagged photographs are required, certificate issued are there, event report prepared, feedback collected and analyzed, and all document compiled as evidence. So this is this is the one example. Okay, so various activities we are organizing. So for each activity and their respective proof and evidence are very, very essential. If we don't have the partial documents are missing, then that particular activity is not much useful for this type of the accreditation. Okay, so these missing information will reduce the, and if these documents are not there, then what we do? We will generate fake evidence, and many times this happen. Okay, so if we are using the fake evidence and today's the just like the tools which we are using to get the gap. Okay, so today I was using one tool to analyze the website. Okay, so that is the perplexity. So I want to check what are the gap or what is the problem in one particular institute website. And I was surprised to see that there are many things which to see the website is looking very awesome. But when we analyze the website, there are many gaps are there. Okay, so anyone, you can do this practice. Just you will check, you will take the URL of any institute. Okay, as I do. Okay, but I will not recommend any name. Okay, so also you all are the faculty members, and if you are you want to check where the informations which we are submitting on the website of the institute, because website of the institute is a window for institute. Okay, so from where all the globally people can access and they can read. And if there is any intelligent person and they want to check the website or the information which we are submitting, they are accurate or not. Okay, and we can do this within 10 to 15 minutes. And I do this practice yesterday. So 3-4 institute website I check and I verified. Okay, so just you are required to use the URL, submit in the perplexity, and ask to check the gaps. Okay, just you are required to put the and analyze the website. Okay, so when you will ask analytics of the website, everything, whatever the information is there, and complete report you will find. Okay, so the meaning is to say is we are required to, when we will do some unethical practice, in that case, some gap will be always there. Okay, and all these will cover, very within very less time. So all the tasks which we are completed within the 5 years, and when we will manage everything during the last 2 months, and how we are preparing the reports. Okay, or the evidence which are missing, we are preparing. So all these things very play very matter. Okay, so if we timely do everything, and if we have the good system where all the document, the required information we can submit timely, and all the things whenever we need, we can get the report of a institute. Okay, so this is the evidence cycle, and all these we are required year by year. Then evidence status classification. use 4 simple categories. So first is complete. All the required documents are available. Evidence is authentic and verifiable. Supported documents are complete. Data is accurate and consistent. This is the one thing. Then second is the partial. Some evidence exists, but additional document or analysis is required. Okay, just like indicator we have is some required document are available, supporting document are incomplete, analysis or verification is pending, more information is needed. Okay, which on the basis we can analyze or verify. And last one we have is the missing. Required evidence is not located or provided. Okay, so you can think if we are doing the practice after 4 years. Okay, and some data is missing. So how we can collect this information? Okay, so sometimes the problem is that the responsibility is given to any faculty member, and after doing the job 1 year or 2 year, that particular faculty leave or go join the other institute. So all the information which he or she collect missing, and we are not able to retrieve everything. So if we have a good depository where we can collect all this information year wise, so all these things, the specifically the required documents which are missing, we have organized the program, but the supporting documents are missing. Okay, so we can cover this type of the gap to store the data set. Specifically, we need only the data set, how we are managing everything for that. Okay, so without having that good data set and all the document which are required and the evidence, so without all this, we don't have the good score. So this the just like dummy institute ABC college. Okay, and the areas which we are required to collect, just like the academic calendar and evidence available and status complete. Okay, so 3 columns are there. So in this way we can organize, and if we have the data set, we can analyze. Okay, so this is the just like dummy practice, and we can do by I will demonstrate with the help of ChatGPT how we can use it. Okay, and after that, if we have the data set, then we can upload the data set and we can analyze everything. This report will be analysis will be done within 2 minutes. Okay, so we are required to fulfill all the columns of the entire data set in a single CSV file or Excel file, and after that we are required to upload. Okay, so here you can see the areas: academic calendar, feedback, result analysis, research publication, all the columns you can see here. Okay, and then after evidence is available or not. So according to that, when we will upload, and we can get the evidence readiness overview. Okay, so from this place, by using this practice, we can get the score also. Then we can see the evidence and gap matrix. Okay, so for that, these are the some criteria you can see, and require what are the requirements and available evidence, and then we have the gap analysis you can see in the next column, and what are the priorities. Okay, so we can skip this part, and this is the data gap and evidence gap. Okay, we have the evidence gap, and what are the data gap. Okay, so if we have the evidence, and how we can manage it. So in the first column you can see the activity and document may exist, but the supporting proof is incomplete. Okay, for example, placement conducted, placement list is available, but employee wise analysis is missing. And what is the data gap? So the requirement information itself is unavailable or incomplete. For example, you can see the student's progression report is there, year-wise progression data unavailable. Okay, this is the gap, and the data gap in the progression information. Naturally, when this information is not available, so when we will analyze, this will be the gap, and why the difference matter. Okay, so evidence gap, and then we have the document action, and data gap will provide data collection and verification. Okay, so both are very essential. So when we can analyze what are the data evidence gap. We can fulfill them if possible, and data gap will help us to data collection and verification. So all these informations, when we have the help us to analyze and to collect the all type of the information and the evidence. Okay, so what AI for evidence gap analysis do? This is the most important part. Okay, so AI can help with the evidence classification, document summarization, criteria mapping, gap identification, duplicate detection, missing document identification, data consistency checks, priority assignment, action plan generation, report drafting. So in this area, AI can definitely help us, and this will reduce the lot of time. Okay, and on the other hand, what AI cannot replace? So authentic institutional report. So all the reports which we are giving to any generative AI tool, okay, that will remain same. Official static, this will not change, and documentary verification, institutional approval, IQAC judgment, and final accreditation responsibility. Okay, so all these will not replace. So actually, AI will help us to identify the gap and to get the duplicate document and everything which we are need for the NAIC accreditation. Okay, so everything we can identify the gap. Okay, but the information whatever we have, that will be remain same. Static will not change. Okay, but again the question is that must not be manipulated. We must produce all the information, static information, document at whatever we have about the institute. That must be authentic, not any duplicate. Okay, if there be, this will detect. Okay, so as much we have the accurate information, we can easily identify the gap as well, and how we can fulfill that we are required to check. Okay, so here this is very good prompt I have prepared here, and just you are required to use this one. You can see the prompt. Okay, you will copy this prompt, put in the ChatGPT. After that, you are required to upload your entire dataset in single file. Okay, whatever you have submit, you have prepared. So this will automatically, this will do criteria wise organization. Okay, what this will prompt to deliver, what will be there after when you will submit the data set. Okay, so identify the gap clearly, classifies evidence status, and assign priority level, suggest supporting document. Okay, for each. Okay, sometimes we are not familiar which type of the documents are required. Okay, so this will also let you know which documents are required, will help you to identify, and will suggest you, ensure accuracy and verification, and generate a structured matrix for IQAC decision making. Everything. Just you will upload one sheet, which is the evidence of the all type of the activities which you have performed and you have fulfilled in the one single sheet. Okay, and use this prompt. And by using this prompt, this will return all the information which you can see and identify the gap, everything which we need. And after that, we can cover all this gap. Okay. So this is the AI workflow, how we should implement. Okay, first and important thing is collect institutional information. Step number 2, create an evidence inventory. Step number 3, provide the data to AI. As I told you, when you have the data set, you are required to upload all this on any generative AI tool, and simply we can use ChatGPT. Okay, this can perform very quietly and easily because it has very large data set. Okay, and all type of the to generate the document, any kind of document, if we are required to generate, this will help you. Okay, as compared to Gemini. Gemini has very less information as compared to ChatGPT. Okay, so this is the good generative AI tool to generate the and analyze the data set. Okay. And step number 4, map information to applicable requirement. Then identify the evidence and data gap. And step number C, assign the priority. And step number 7, generate corrective action. And last step, we have the IQAC, verify the results. Okay, so this is the complete process, how you can use and what you will get after using this AI tool. And the prompt I have shown you. Okay, so AI accelerate the analysis, but IQAC ensure accuracy, authenticity, and accountability, because at the end, the responsibility is of IQAC cell. Okay. So this is the matrix when you will use, and this will return this information. As you can see, high priority, medium, and low priority. Okay. So I can skip this part. And this is the corrective action plan, which you are required. So in the first column, we can see the gap, research project outcome missing, ATR incomplete, feedback analysis missing, best practice impact missing, okay, distinctiveness missing, and what are the action is required. Then a responsible unit, just like research cell, IQAC, their respective cell are there. Okay, and academic cell, concerned department, IQAC, and timeline, and then verification you can do. Okay, so this will do everything systematically and along with their concerned department. Okay. So here, this is the digital evidence repository where we are required to manage, and this is the best practice. Okay, this is the recommended structure for NAC. So organize, store, and manage NAC evidence in a secure, systematic, and easy to access structure. So this is the recommended structure, as you can see here for the NAC specifically. Okay, so criteria 1 to everything you can see here. And if there is any change in the format, we can do accordingly. Okay, so each criteria folder contains a key indicator, okay, which you can see in the next slide, and their supporting document. So this is the best practice. You can see the use consistent naming convenience, and upload the accurate, authentic, and verification document, ensure access control and data security, maintain a clear version history, and enable easy retrieval and audit readiness. So here you can see these are the document how we can prepare. Just like you can see, use a consistent and meaningful file naming convention for all evidence to ensure easy management and retrieval and verification. Okay, so this is the recommended format. You can see, just like this is the criteria number 1. Then KI, we can use here key indicator number. Then document, just like you can see the document or activity name and year. Then version, just like you can see this is the one file, say 3 KI 3.2 underscore research project underscore 2025226.pdf. Okay, so these are the formats, our examples are given here. Okay, and quick references you can see on this side, criteria, criteria. Okay, there are C1 to C7. Key I means key indicator number. Then document. Okay, year, version. So all these references are given here. So according to that, we are required to prepare all this document. Okay, so if in the very beginning we are familiar and we know that all the documents must be in this format. Okay, and we can easily manage accordingly throughout the year. Okay, not only in the last time. Okay, if we have the 5-year plan, after 5 years we want to submit our documents for NEC accreditation. So start in the very beginning, prepare all these things which we need, and prepare the format, create a depository where you are required to manage all the document. Okay, every year, not only that we are required to fulfill all these document in the before the 2 month to submit the file. Okay, so if we have all this information, because if we have the gap many times, we have to create the duplicate document. So avoid this type of the practice. Then this is the hands-on practice, and we can see in ChatGPT. Okay, so this is all about the today's session. 7 slides are there, 1 or 2 are there, so we can integrate at the end. Just 1 minute. So if you have any question, please, meantime. Any question, please? Okay. So you can submit or I can permit you to unmute your mic. 7:20. 10 minutes are there. So the rest demonstration is not a good, we can do easily. But before that, if you have any question, you
Hello? Hello?
yes, okay. Yeah, I
Okay.
was muted, right? Okay, now I can show you everything. Yes, please.
Okay. Will you show us step by step from where?
Yes. Now this is the time how we can do everything step by step. Okay.
Is that
So
open access?
yes, please. Give me 1 minute. First is okay. 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 Yes. So you can see this is the website. Okay. So what I done here, because we are going to plan about how we can prepare our document and what are essential for NEC accreditation. So document to be submitted, as you can see. Okay. So this is the website. Okay. And National Assessment and Accreditation Council. So what I have done, just you are required to copy this link. Okay. Then after, yes, you can see this is the perplexity. This is the perplexity. You will submit the link at the page. Okay, so as soon as you will do here, so this will automatically do accordingly. And this is the NEC documentation to be submitted checklist. This will generate. And there will be some questions will be appear. Okay, because if I will do everything, this will take more than 30 minutes. Okay, so I have execute everything so that I can only demonstrate you. These are the steps. So when you will use this link, okay, so everything this will study the information which we are required on the website. Okay, or and you have to open this link. Okay, what are the document to be submitted? Okay, this is the main page. So just you are required to copy and paste here and then submit. So this will automatically NEC documentation to be submitted checklist is there. When you will click on it, you can see on the right hand side everything, all the information which we are required. Okay, the checklist is there. So these are all the criteria which we are required. Okay, and this will be the latest information. Okay, sometimes we are using the any old version. Okay, and if we have the file, so this will be the latest information because website will be always updated. So from that, we can use the link and this will frequently generate the checklist. Okay, then this is an affiliated college cycle 1. Okay, because there are cycle 1, cycle 2, cycle 3. Okay, so we want first cycle. So just you will, because there will be several questions will be there. I select one of them first cycle for the first cycle. Okay. So according to that, this will again check, and this the NAEC cycle affiliated college tailored guide. Okay. This is the complete guide is there. You can see on the right hand side. And if you want to download, we can download this information. Okay. So complete information is there. Okay. You can see everything. Then create a 5-year evidence collected plan for cycle 1. Okay, this is the next question. We need 5-year evidence collection plan for cycle 1. Okay, which type of the document we are required. So everything, when you will click this next question, and the question will appear automatically there. Okay, so just we are required to submit the question only. This will automatically return all the information. Okay, this is the 5-year evidence collection plan. Okay, when you will click, you can see on the right hand side what are the role and all the information we need systematically is there. Okay, everything, all the information which you need is there within minutes. Then okay, I stop at this place. So if you can see here, create the metric wise evidence tracking spreadsheet. If you need the spreadsheet, you can generate from this place. Okay, so this will take some time thinking, and this will generate the Excel sheet, and what are the columns are there, heads are there. Okay, you can use this sheet. So the process is a little bit long because all the information from the website extract and then prepare the all the complete spreadsheet, the columns. It will take few seconds. Okay, and then this will be available here. Okay, meantime, I want to share this one. Where is? Okay. So NAEC documentation, SSR preparation, criteria wise evidence, institution IQR. So we need all these things. Okay, from this also we can get the information. The same thing is there. Okay, with AI. So these are the criteria, requirement, what we need, and this is the practical AI prompt. You can use this prompt. Okay, and this is the complete systematic collect, digitize, classify, map, analyze everything. Okay, so evidence gap analysis using dummy data. So I ask here because if suppose we are very beginner and we are not familiar about everything. Okay, so how this will perform and how we can use our data set. I give the statement here to clarify evidence gap analysis using the dummy data. So this is the, you can see here, dummy data of the institute ABC. Okay, all the columns are there, criteria are there, key requirement. Then you can see the evidence status gap identify. Okay, so these are the evidence status available, partial missing. Then AI gap is also has been done here, and you can see here if the documents are complete. This is the evidence score of the data set. Okay, so in the same way, when you will upload your data set, okay, so this information, the analysis will be there. Okay, you can see the criteria, then complete, partial, missing, and you can see here the score also. Score with respect to each criteria. Okay, and this is the overall dummy score. In the same way, when we will use our original data set of the institute, we are required to upload, and after that you will use prompt, and prompt is available here. This is the prompt. Okay, this is the prompt. So when or systematically, if you need the prompt, this is the complete AI prompt. Okay, this is the complete AI prompt. So this will generate all and everything which we need. Okay, and this will analyze everything. the data which we are giving. If you are using this complete prompt, which you can see here, I was not able to insert this prompt there. Okay, you can see this is the complete prompt. And according to all the criteria which are required to, according to the NAC accreditation, you can see. Okay, so just we are required to use this one, and after that we are required to use the best data of the institute, and this will analyze all the complete gap. Okay, so this is the way how we can use step by step. So all the information which I share with you in the presentation, the same process is there. So we have to use Perplexity and ChatGPT. So by using these two tools, we can easily do all type of the accreditation, okay, which we need. Yes. We need paid version. Okay. So for this, what I am using, ChatGPT, I spend only 500 rupees. Okay. And for Perplexity, I use only, I spend today about 2000 according to Indian currency. Okay, because the previous which I have used the paid version, so the credit I have spent yesterday night. So today when I checked, this was asking that you are required to purchase some more credit. So before starting this session, I have to pay 2000, and then I was able to demonstrate everything. Okay, so actually when these 2000 which I spent will help me for long time. Okay, so 2000 or 3000 not a big money for the institute. Okay, because we are working for the institute and IQC cell. So if if we want to reduce the manpower, okay, so if we do all these things manually, and we are required to spend about 2 months, okay, and all the faculty members will be busy to prepare all type of the document. Okay, so if there is a gap, and within as one single person can do all these things, and only the missing document or which gap are required, we can easily fulfill. Okay, otherwise we are preparing the document, sometimes are correct, some times we have to generate again and again, and faculty members are facing the challenges when we are working, we are doing the same document again and again. Okay, so IQCCL always say in this format, and faculty members are busy to change the format only. So if we will integrate, so lot of manpower and their time we can save. Okay, so till this gap we can only the single person can perform all these tasks. Okay, so I think if we are integrating for the institute these two tools, okay, specifically for the IQC cell, and a lot of time, lot of manpower we can save. So now if there is any question, please. So both the example I have demonstrated here. Yeah. Doctor, I gave nothing. Yeah, in every institute, the same problem is there. Okay, in every institute. Okay, so the major problem is depository of the documents. Okay, to maintain the record properly. So this is a very big problem in every institute. And when we think to go for any accreditation, okay, so we have to prepare, we have to manage all type of the document according to this, and it is a very lot of time consuming, hectic. So in a very well plan, if I will share with you this presentation which I have prepared you, and these content which you can see in the ChatGPT and the prompt which I have used here, okay, all these also will be available in docs file, so that if you need, you can share, you can use for your institute. Okay, and directly by using this way we can analyze. Okay, so if you have you can say data set, you directly use this prompt, okay, to analyze the gap. Only this prompt is enough. Or either you can use also this one. If you will use only this one, this also will return everything which we can use by this one. So this prompt which I highlight at the place is there in the PPT also. Okay. So dear participant, this is all about the today's session.
Sir, one question, sir.
Yeah, Dr. Azmal. Yes, sir.
Sir, actually, I want to ask what you told about any URL to paste, and
Yeah.
get the whole analysis of any college. So, could you demonstrate, sir?
Yes, sir. You can see. Okay. Yes, actually, recently when I start this, see this one. Okay. So I give this prompt here. Create the metric wise evidence tracking, okay, during during this session. Okay, I before starting the session, I do till this one. Okay, next cycle one, which documents are required. Okay, now after that I submit this statement. As you can see, we create the metric wise evidence tracking spreadsheet which we are required to prepare. Okay, so here this is the all about year one through year 5, you can see here. Okay, and yes, next cycle metric, when I will click on it, you can see I can download this Excel sheet, separate sheet. Yes. Okay, readme, then metric, and this is the dashboard. And this will help you because when you will enter the values which you can see here, okay, so the dashboard will automatically generate and this will calculate the values, matrices, data point, okay, and progress report, collected, DVV ready, and percentage, everything you can see. Okay, calculator is also there. You can see the calculator is also there, and this map will be generated. Okay, when you will put the all the information metric wise, you can see here. Okay, so this dashboard will generate here, and dashboard will help you to analyze your all the information which you have submit. Okay, so this I saw recent now, just now before the starting the session, I was not able to see this spreadsheet. Okay, so you can see all the instructions are there. Okay, what are the purpose and from which year to which year we are going to develop this one. Okay, and all the information is criteria wise metric and which you have submitted the upload. Okay, these are the first year status, second year, third year, 4 year, 5 year. So when you will submit all this information, this dashboard will be generated and you will can easily analyze everything about your institute. Okay, so once again you can see here. Okay, yes, sir. You see, once again, this is the perplexity. This is the perplexity. Okay, so if you will take a new chat box, this is the new chat box. What you will do, just what I have done, I take only the URL of the website. You can see National Assessment and Accreditation Council website. Okay, I use this website. This is the nec.government.in. Okay, document to be submitted. You can see this is the page, document to be submitted. Okay, so this is the complete URL which I have used, and I copied and paste in the perplexity. So when you will copy and paste here, then click on add the place. Okay, so when you will click on it, I have done this practice. Okay, so I don't want to run this again. So what you can do, I will come back. Yes. So I started from this place. You can see this is the same link. And when I submit, so all the information which I need according to our requirement are available here. Everything. Okay. So spreadsheet will help you how you can prepare your document, and when and also this will give us the dashboard. So as soon as you will update all the information in this metric tracker, so this will generate the dashboard according to the information which you are submitting. Okay, and here also you can see the data points are there, metric year wise. Okay, these are 36 metrics are there, these are the matrices, and these are the points. Okay, so and at the end you can see the percentage. So as soon as you will submit all this information and evidence completion by criteria, this will analyze. Okay, so year wise as you will do, so this will automatically generate all the information for you and very helping everything. So you are not required to depend on other agencies. We can do easily everything in the department level or the IQC cell level. Okay. So, okay, thank you. So, dear participant, any more question? So see when when I make cycle one is spreadsheet, then we can you can see these questions. Okay, update the academic year level, aid criteria wise coordinator, create page inclusive version of the tracker. So when any question when you will select, so this will do automatically according to your input. Just if I will click on this one, this will do, but this will take a few minutes. Few minutes means 1 minute or 2 minutes. Okay. So this is working.
Hello,
You can see.
sir.
Any more question, please?
Yes, sir.
More
Am I
forward.
audible? Am I
Yeah,
audible?
audible. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, sir. How are you?
Yeah, doing
Yeah,
great.
thank you very much. Already I joined just now. I got your link and joined through Mr. Walid Lahun. I wanted to thank him to join here. I'm from Ethiopia and I'm a academic vice president of Mizantep University here in Ethiopia.
Okay.
I I joined
Mizantepe
before
University,
5 minutes.
Ethiopia is connected. Yes, more forward.
Yeah.
We have MU with the this Mizantepe University, Ethiopia. Since last 5 years, I think we are connected in 2021. And many programs during
Yes, sir.
2021 to 22, 23.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. You were here?
Yes, I can listen to you.
Yeah. Already, I need to. It is the topic you raised is very interesting and helped us very well. But I didn't listen very well and attend the presentation from the beginning. I joined just now, so I
Okay.
need to host
You need
this
the recording?
workshop. Yeah. No, yeah, of course. If that is also, please send me the recording one. In addition to one, if you not mind, I want to, you see, if you have a time and within an appointment, I need to have the workshop, the online workshop with the deans and the directors, because this is very fruitful for us and it helps us make it easy our work as a management. And we are also planning to use it very well. So I'm very happy for that. I'm very happy to have the workshop.
Okay, we can manage. And how many days?
Yeah, already. I can send you my mobile number and we will communicate
Okay.
through WhatsApp.
Okay. You can drop your proposal on my WhatsApp number, and I think you have.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can drop it here and we will
No,
discuss on it.
not here. Only personal WhatsApp.
Through what? Where?
On my WhatsApp number.
I don't have your number.
You don't have?
Yeah, I don't have it.
Uh,
Maybe I may get from Wale if he has. I will get from him.
okay.
Or you can give me.
Yes. See, this is my number.
Yeah.
This is my WhatsApp number. You are not in the WhatsApp group?
Yeah. I'm not in WhatsApp group. I just joined. I got now, and then I will say you hi. I got it now.
Okay. How did you get the information about this workshop?
Yeah, from Wale. What? Yeah, from him. He is in. I think so.
Okay. So I think many Indians are working there in your university.
Yeah. Ma,
Yeah.
who Wale?
Yes.
Before he was here. Now
Yeah.
he is working
Yeah.
at
Actually,
Don Marcos University.
I am connected with Mizantep University since 2021.
Yeah, thank you. You know very
Yeah.
well.
Yes.
Great.
No
I
problem.
got
We
it
can.
and say hi to you.
Okay. When we can manage, we can organize, but
Thank
you
you.
have to submit the proposal. After that, we can do.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, dear participant. If there are any question more, please.
Hello.
Hello, Galaxy.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. You are from
Yeah,
Mizantep,
I'm Mr. Wale
Ethiopia.
from Ethiopia.
Yeah.
Yeah, I recommend my former academic vice president of Mizantepi University, since today's lesson is very crucial, not only Mizantepi University, but also for others. That's why
Okay.
I recommend my former academic vice president, not only for Mizantepi, we need another workshop to host such kind of interesting issue, because today's we are doing in manual way.
Okay.
So to make it facilitate and to make it digitalize, this is very crucial. That is why I recommend to collaborate in a partnership with my former university in affiliation.
Okay.
So it is nice. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, see you.
Thank you. Thank you, dear participant. So,
Sir,
yes, any question?
today 8 to 9:30 is another FTP program, sir.
Today?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yes, there is 8 to 9:30, but I have to postpone for one day.
Okay, sir.
Yeah,
Okay, sir.
I am going to drop the message in the WhatsApp group.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I am getting some queries from
Okay.
other
Okay,
groups.
sir.
Okay. Just now I'm going to drop the message. We will start by tomorrow.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Any more question, dear participant? Okay, dear Faith, we can conclude the session for the today.
Yes, sir. As we conclude day 11 of the 2 weeks international hands-on workshop on generative AI tools for academic leaders and department heads, I would like to sincerely thank Dr. Meher Chand for today's insightful session on AI for accreditation and administration. Today's session showed us how AI can assist with NAC, NBA, NIRF, and IQAC documentation, while also making routine academic and administrative tasks more organized and efficient. The key takeaway is that AI can be a powerful tool, but accuracy, verification, data privacy, and human judgment must always remain at the center of this institutional work. I would also like to thank all participants for your active participation and enthusiasm. Thank you all for joining us. Have a wonderful night, and we look forward to seeing you in the next session.
Thank you to all, and good night, dear participant. Tomorrow we will resume the meeting at the same time. Okay. Good night, everyone.